Yo, my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Menix. And in today's episode, I'm going to be doing a quick one. I thought I'd do this quick video here with footage from the next video that I'm going to be putting out. So I'm going to be putting a longer video out where I'm going to be doing some cleaning up before the patch comes out, or the new patch comes out, the 4.2, and just cleaning up as a cargo hauler, similar to what we have to do as a miner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through this run as well. And so this is, I think, is a really good run for Vice. It's over at Pyro. It can be safe if you've got an affiliation. And so let's go through this, guys. So what we're looking at here is I'm over at Starlight Services currently, and I'm selling ETAM and bioplastic, and I'm getting those from Golden Riviera. You could go to Ashland for the ETAM and get a better deal. So if you look here, we had, say, 230. I've been getting 230, and I'm getting 6 lots of 8 at the back. Then the 16 on the cargo grid, 16 lots of 8 on the cargo grid, and then I'm getting around 6 lots of 8 at the back before the doors close, and it gives me a little lane down the middle then to get up on the ladder. So I'm getting about 230, 16 lots of 8 of those are on grid, and then there's 12 lots of 8 that are off grid. And so if you go to Ashland and we go to Starlight Services, you're going to get about 600,000, but Ashland is about 50 George Michaels away. It's quite a long way away. Whereas if we go to Starlight Services to Golden Riviera, that's 1.8 George Michaels away. So yeah, you're losing 600. You're losing about 250,000 profit by not doing the longer journey. But that longer journey is going to take you about 20 minutes, about 10-15 minutes each way. Whereas this will take you 5 minutes from Golden Riviera to Starlight Services. So you've got to make that choice on whether you want to actually be able to do a quick run, or whether you want to do long runs. The other thing you could do is you could go to Brio's Breakers Yard, and you could make 630 from Golden Riviera, but then if you got that from Ashland, you're making 888,000. But the thing is with Brio's Breakers Yard, or one of the Breakers Yards in Stanton, is you're going to probably be looking at about 20 minutes to half an hour drive to the space station, and then get to the Breakers Yard. Then you're in a place where there's no protection. Like with Ashland, you're getting some protection if you're part of the Hunter or the Headhunters affiliation. Whereas in Samsung & Son, you're not going to get that. So it's going to be a bit more risky going over to Samsung & Sons or any of the Breakers Yards over at Stanton. But you are going to make, there you can see the 800,000. Whereas if we're getting it from Golden Riviera currently, and we're going to, if you went to Devlin's, and you'd make 600,000, so 200,000 less. But we're going to go over to Starlight Services, so we could put the ship away as well. Get rid of the ones that are loose and then put the ship away, and we're going to make about 360,000. So yeah, you're making about 500,000 less profit on a 230 load from Ashland to Brio's. But it depends whether you want to make that long trip, or whether you just want to have a safe trip and go to Starlight Services. That's up to you guys. You can let me know in the comments which one would you take. Would you rather take the long trip? I think if I wasn't doing multiple runs, I probably would take as much ETAM as I can from Ashland. I may even do a video on that and take it from Ashland and then take it to Brio's and then go from there and see what we get, and make that 800,000 close to $1 million. But I was doing this, so I'm making about 360,000 by doing it from there. And then also I'm picking up about the same in bioplastic. If I find that bioplastic here, I'm making the same. So Golden Riviera, and then we could go to Ashland and make 500,000. But if we go to Starlight Services, we're making 400. So we're losing about 85,000 on that by doing that run. But again, like I said, Ashland is 50 George Michaels away. It's a massive distance away. We can't go to any of these. Well, I can't go to any of these because they're affiliated with the Citizens of Prosperity, and I'm not too sure about that one. But I know this one is a Headhunter, so I know I could go there. And so these are the things I'm starting to look at now. Things like that. It depends on the journey, how far you want to do it. I'm in the Asgard as well, just so you guys know. So this is a really good run for you guys. This is like I said, it's around 5 minutes. Once you've loaded up over at Golden Riviera, it's like 5 minutes or 2 minutes even just to get up to the Starlight Services. It's the space station above Bloom, and So, and then you just unload a couple of the boxes into the lift and put your ship away, and then you can sell the ones in the lift and the ones in your ship. You do have to be careful and look at something like SC trade tools just to make sure that you can sell that much. So say if we went to one of the reclamations, we could sell 350 ETAM, 300 ETA, 336, 280, 222. So you're just going to sort of be on the edge of that. Whereas we got Starlight Services 140, so you'd probably take a little bit longer to sell that over time. And I think the same with if we go to bioplastic here. So we go to get the bioplastic. We're looking at Ashland, you sell 159, so again it's going to be a harder place to keep going down to. Whereas if something like Starlight Services, they sell 224. So you're making a little bit less profit, but you're going to be able to sell probably all of what you can get into an Asgard. So these are the things we start looking at. So this is the run for this, guys. Hopefully you like it. I'm going to put out the video where I'm doing this run, where I'm just tidying up before the patch comes in. What I might do in the video after that is actually do a Ashland on the ETAM, Ashland to Brios or somewhere like that. So that's this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys can go make some profit from that. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Would you like smaller runs like that, the 2 minutes up to the space station, or would you rather go through the wormhole from Ashland and then go all the way over to Brios Breakers Yard or Samson or something like that, make it 800? Would you? I think with what I did, I made, so the bioplastic there, you see I made 415 with a 230. With the ETAM, I made 400, so I made about 800 doing the 2 trips. So it probably would have taken just as long, but it was less dangerous. But I made around the same amount as what I would have made if I just took one load of ETAM over to Brios, because I think it was like 60 George Michaels away to the jump point, and then you'd have to go through the jump point, and then on the other end you've got to go, you're probably talking about 20 to 30 George Michaels away to the scrapyard, so you're probably talking the 70, 80 George Michaels, and then the jump point itself that you've got to go through, and then obviously you've got to stop to refuel in an Asgard. It might be better in a bigger ship like the Max or something like that. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll take the Max out if I do the Ashland to Brios or something like that. So yeah, so that's going to be this video, guys. Hopefully you liked it, and yeah, we'll see you guys out in the verse.